Hey viewers, I'm Bunny. Lately, I've been completely hooked on acting drama webtoons, and this one right here is officially my top favorite. Meet Ujin Kang. He's just an ordinary guy. One day, fed up with his job, he resigns on the spot and goes out drinking with his friend to celebrate his resignation. I wish I could resign like him too. I'm unemployed. Anyway, while drinking, his friend asks if Ujin can accompany him to an acting audition the next day, which Ujin agrees, but only because he was inbri- inebriated. Oh, so it means to be drunk. I learn something new every day, like this. He tries to back out, but agrees to go anyway because his favorite actress happens to be one of the judges. So when they reach the venue, his friend gets so ridiculously nervous that he had to run to the bathroom. And right at that moment, his friend's name is called out. So Ujin is forced to go in his place. Then the staff hand Ujin an script to play out. But the second Ujin looked at the script, he sees a strange black screen that looks like a mini portal. Like any curious person, pokes his hand right into it. He gets sucked into another dimension. He looks around confused. He sees the script floating in front of him with options. So he randomly selects something. Instantly, his surroundings change. It feels eerie and dark and way too real to be an illusion. And then he hears rustling sound behind him. Chills run down his spine, and he starts sprinting for his life, as if something or someone is chasing him. Then suddenly, a voice tells him to stop. Unlike any classic horror cliche, he trips and falls. Ujin is screaming and begging for his life to be spared. Nevertheless, he gets brutally stabbed. He's screaming in agony until he passes out. Even though for Ujin it looked like he was in another dimension, in real world he was right in front of the judges. And when the judges witnessed his performance, they were flabbergasted. They have never seen a performance this intense in their lives. But to Ujin though, that wasn't just acting. He actually just lived through getting murdered. And when he comes to his senses, Ujin is dying of embarrassment because he thinks his acting was so terrible. To hide his shame, he puts on a cold, tough guy act and threatens to sue the judges if they air his audition and storms out. Also, about what just happened about Ujin being transformed to another dimension and how that happened. I've actually got an interesting theory about how this might have happened. So stay until the end to find out. The next day, producer Song, one of the judges, refuses to let a prodigy like Ujin slip away. So he tracks Ujin down and sets up a meeting. And at the meeting, producer Song hands Ujin a script on a tablet and tells him to read it. Ujin stares at it. But the black screen doesn't pop up. That's when he realizes. The black screen only pops up when it's on a printed script. So Ujin figures, well, the portal's not working, so I might as well just stop pretending to be a tough and cold guy and proceed with reading the lines with my actual talent. And once again, the judges were flabbergasted. Except this time, it's because he sucks so bad. But rather than just thinking he's bad at acting, produce a song, be like, you're pretending to be bad at acting, right? Meanwhile, Ujin is internally screaming, how in the world can someone act like they're bad at acting? Produce a song, then hands him a printed script and tells him to pick any character he wants and play him out. Ujin, trying to get this over with, picks a character with fewer lines and acts him out. So now, producer Song and the entire room are 100% convinced Ujin Kang is a generational acting prodigy. So, wanting to know more about Ujin, producer Song asks where he learned to act. Ujin obviously can't say, oh yeah, a magic black portal appears beside the script and lets me experience the character from it. So he keeps up his tough guy act and coldly responds, then producer song's big brain immediately fills in the blanks. He must be a genius who studied abroad. And just like that, the snowballs of misunderstanding keep rolling, completely out of Ujin's control, while he stays totally clueless about what everyone thinks of him. Now lock in. While rereading episode 1, I noticed something interesting that might actually explain how he got this crazy ability. The morning after the little celebration and drinking, Ujin's friend mentions that Ujin randomly disappeared for about 30 minutes. His friend asked what he was doing during those 30 minutes, but Ujin obviously couldn't remember a thing. So here's my theory. I think whatever happened during those missing 30 minutes is how he might have unlocked his system ability in the first place. The story hasn't explained how he got his ability yet, but I bet those missing 30 minutes are going to be something huge later on. What do you think? Did he gain his power during those 30 minutes? Or is it just a coincidence? Share your theories and thoughts about this. And like my video if you agree with me. Bye bye.